How are you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing well today. Thank you again. Welcome to my channel. What I wanted to do is just really recap US30. I didn't do a recap yesterday, but again, just a lot going on. I wanted to recap today. Yesterday we actually had an amazing day. We were in profit. We had some great profit yesterday, and then today I think we did over $3 grand today on US30 small account. So again, started with 0.05, and then I got in a pretty bad drawdown, and I definitely ended up turning it on to a 0.1 lot, and then again US30 shot up, and was a good day. So awesome. Let's definitely jump in. Again, thank you guys so much. Appreciate everything. Appreciate obviously tuning in. And we're going to break down US30. I'm going to kind of talk about, really the opening candle, 8:30 candle, and then obviously kind of what we saw, some opportunities. Keep in mind, obviously, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of a scalper. So again, when I enter, I'm obviously looking at, pressure for one candle. I'm looking for either selling pressure or buying pressure, and I'm getting in, and then continuing to just kind of chop away and take entries. So again, I'll definitely explain that along the way, guys. But again, let's jump in. All right. All right, perfect. So first things first, let's find 8:30 candle. Let's find 8:30 candle. Let's get here really quick. Let's find the 8:30 candle. 8:30 candle, where are you? Okay, let's get down on the 15. All right, here we go. Bam, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so again, give me 1 second here. Let me shrink this up for you guys. Okay, shrink this up for you guys. Display. All right, perfect. So what I wanted to do is just really kind of point out, really where we're at. First things first, I like, my confirmation, I guess my direction is really using the EMA, the 20 EMA and the 50. Okay, and again, if we have 3 consecutive candles underneath the 50, that tells me that we are in that direction, and that we're going in that direction. So again, when I first got on the charts, I simply just determined, am I looking for sells or am I looking for buys? Okay, so again, being that we were under the 50, being that the 20's underneath the 50, I'm looking for sells. And again, understand, I'm looking for that next candle that's going to give me what I need to get in, okay? And so again, we can see here, this was the 8:30 candle. The 8:30 candle, okay, opened up down here and came all the way up here, okay? Came up to the 950 area, okay? And then what I saw is I saw that it wicked down, okay? So that was right there telling me that we had pressure to the downside, and I was looking for that next candle to get on, okay? I was looking for that next candle to get in on, all right? And that was going to be where obviously I was going to definitely get in, okay? So again, as you can see, on that 8:30 candle, we shot up. We shot up to this 950, and again, I'm simply just talking bank zones, okay? And then from that bank zone, what did we do? We fell back down, okay? We opened up. We opened up actually on that next candle, and we pushed back up to the 950, and we made another wick. So once I noticed that we were making a wick and we had momentum to the downside, I entered in. And again, keep in mind that I'm simply entering in for 5 to 10 points, and I'm out. I don't care. Again, if you look at this thing and how much it went down, we went down. Gosh, we went down. We started here. We went down almost 200 points on that candle. Again, I wasn't trying to catch the whole thing. I was simply just taking small shots on that candle, on that one single candle, okay? And again, if you would have done that, your day would have been done and over with, depending on obviously what your 5 to 10% is for the day. And that's simply all that I did, is I literally was on a 0.05, okay? So each of my lot size was $5, okay? And again, like I had a figure, and that's what I shot for, okay? And again, I just literally just started just taking that fall as I saw it drop, all right? And so again, you could have also even said, hey, I want to wait till that closes, okay? You would have then waited for the pullback, okay? You would have waited for the pullback, and what did it pull back up to? It pulled back to this area right here. It pulled back to this area right here, to the last break. Pulled back to that last area, and then what did it do? It gave us more confirmation that we were going to the downside, and we actually went to the downside, okay? So again, like, understand as a scalper, and again, that's what I'm talking from. Again, I will talk about some different strategies that we can definitely play off the 20 to 50, 20-50 strategy, things like that. But again, just for my plan and what I did is I literally just played off of pressure. I literally played off of momentum and what I was seeing on that specific candle that I was getting in on, okay? And then we continued to drop down. We had some momentum to the top side. Okay, we had some momentum to the top side, but we did not even we hit this wick here, and we fell back down, and we continued down. Okay, we then made a new level of support here. Okay, which then again we didn't have a whole lot of momentum up, but again we had enough momentum pulled us up to here. Okay, which was obviously our next zone. Okay, which was obviously our next zone here. All right, which was obviously our next ceiling. So again, all we simply did is we came down, we retested, okay, we came back down, okay, and we then shot back up. All right. So again, I mean that's literally really the story that she had today is we literally, and as you can see, like I said, when I break things down, I literally break things down off of zones and off of bank zones. Okay, so again, like here, 797, the 800 zone, she hit there. Okay, we're gonna take this to the 50, and again, that's literally how I adjust my chart. Is I literally look at bank zones, because again, she's tapping them. And that's how she moves, is she's moving within these bank zones. And it's very precise if you just mark them up and just make sure to watch them. She's very precise on them. And you'll see that she wicks to them. All right, let's get rid of this here. It was a little confusing there. All right, so perfect. So bam, 50, boom. Boom, perfect, okay? And so again, that's literally where we were looking at. What did she do? She wicked to this bank zone, came back up here. She came all the way up to this bank zone, wicked back down, okay? And again, you can tell where she wicks at. And again, if you just look at where the next bank zone is, that's what I play, is I look at her breaking zones. And that's literally how I I look for her to retest zones. I look for her to break through zones. And that's how I get in. Obviously, as a scalper, it's a little bit harder to say, hey, I'm going in now, things like that, because obviously it's happening so fast. But that's literally my strategy. Is I'm literally just watching momentum on the candles, watching momentums on the wicks, and again, looking at the last areas of support and resistance, price action, looking at the last zone that she broke. Is she retesting that zone? And if so, she's going to fall. Okay, so again, that's all that we did today. And obviously, like I said, I did have a pretty big drawdown going, and then all of a sudden she shot back up. Okay, she shot back up, and she took me out of all my positions. Again, it was an amazing day. But again, at the end of the day, I have the account size to definitely hold a drawback and draw down. So again, that's when you look at my my win to lose ratio is I don't set stop losses. I'm very confident in the direction that I'm going, that she's going to continue that. And again, my account size is large enough to where I can withstand. And at the end of the day, if I have to close out in it, I know that I'm confident that I can get it back as well. So again, like I wasn't in a horrible drawdown because again my lot size, again I was on a point zero 0.05, so I wasn't at a max lot size that was like, oh my gosh, like it's going to take bankrupt my account, or it was going to I was going to really over leverage my account. So again, like I was comfortable with where I was at. Again, it's a matter of just understanding and knowing where you're at, and really building that up. I am going to get into some other strategies in regards to really playing off of different levels, and how to properly set your take profits and your stop losses, and things like that. But again, this is simply just small account challenge, and just wanted to kind of give you guys an update as far as where we're at. So again, even if I looked at her right now, okay, we are 3 consecutive candles above the 50, okay, on the 15-minute, and we are almost 3 candles consecutive above on the 50 as well, on the hour. So again, being that I scalp off the 15-minute, and that's really where I take my entries. So again, I'm looking at 15-minute structure, hour structure. I'm looking at 4-hour structure as well, as far as just really supports. As far as her zones, what are major supports, resistance areas, price action, things like that. So again, these are really the only confirmations that I use. I literally use the 20, the 50, and I use bank zones. That is the only confirmations that I use. I don't use any other indicators. I'm simply a scalper. So again, I'm looking for pressure candles. I'm looking for pressure momentum. I'm looking for long wicks. I'm looking for multiple wicks in a direction, which obviously tell me where we're going. And so again, there's even times when, again, if I see that she's getting ready to reverse and I see multiple wicks, I can catch a quick 2 or 3 bags on the reversal, just because again I know what I'm looking for. Again, you can there's so many different ways that you can trade, and there's so many different things that you can do. But again, like I'll definitely touch on a lot of them through my different videos. But again, I simply have just learned to just simplify things, just price action, just keeping things very simple. Again, if I can get my 5 to 10% on one currency, one indice, US30, that's what I do. I learned US30 inside and out. I did look at gold today. I didn't see anything at the time I was looking at it to get in. And again, I don't hold any trades open. I have no trades open right now. Again, I'm not that type of trader. So again, last night I actually did take a play off of the 20 moving average, and I actually set alarms and things like that, and ended up with a good bag on that trade. But again, I rarely do that. Definitely testing some other strategies and things like that. But again, coming from the binary type of platform, and being an HFX binary trader, I like to get in, get out, and again, taking 5 to 10 points on on US30, I can get it almost every time. If I'm moving in the right direction and I have momentum. 5 to 10 is simple. So again, like 20, 30, like you're kind of pushing it. 50, like you're pushing it. But again, 5 to 10 every single time, like all day long. And very, again, I think that. And again, I'm not trading. I literally have a trading plan. I literally jump on the charts, between 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock. And after 11 o'clock, I'm done. So I'm Central Standard Time. Usually if I'm trading with my team, I'm on at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. And we'll go till, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock. and at that point I'm done. I'm already done for the day. So again, an hour, hour and a half. If I'm trading on my own, I can be done trading in a half hour. It just literally just depends as far as what I'm catching at that point. But again, my goal is to get in, get out, and like I said, I have a plan, 5 to 10 points. That's it. 10 and dip. As the team says, you know what I mean. And again, if you stick to that, again, it's like an artist. It's like someone who like for example, like let's use Steph Curry for example. Okay, he shoots 3-pointers. Okay, he practices over and over shooting 3-pointers. He just shoots numerous 3-pointers because that's what he knows how to do. That's his shot. He doesn't work on dunking the ball. So again, if my shot is scalping, I'm going to master that craft. I'm going to practice that craft. If my shot is between 9 and 11, I'm going to focus on 9 and 11. I'm not going to trade at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not going to trade at 9 o'clock in the evening. I'm going to trade at my plan, what my plan says. And so again, it's very important to understand. Once you find a plan and once you find what works for you, okay, continuing to just practice in that area and become consistent in that area is very important. And that's what I've done with this strategy. So again, thank you guys so much. I hope that you guys are enjoying this content. As again, I'm just gonna, again, this isn't pre-recorded, or I'm sorry, this isn't. There isn't multiple takes on this. This is just as transparent as it gets. This is as real as it gets. Just really just trying to bring something different to you guys. Like at the end of the day, I'm simply just sharing what I do, how I'm successful trading, US30. Like I said, I've been trading now for almost 2 years. I keep it very simple. I really just get in the mindset, really perspective, and I just keep it simple. I look for buying pressure, and I just literally look at bank zones, and I look at price action, and that's as simple as it gets. Again, I know the time frame that I trade. I know the hours that I trade in, and again, I just keep it very, very simple. So again, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing evening. Thank you so much. Again, if you are getting value out of this, there is a Trust Your Trade logo in the corner. Please click on that. Subscribe to my channel. And again, we're just going to continue to push content. We're going to continue to bring more and more value to you guys. And again, thank you guys so much. Have an amazing day, and we will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded. We do not look down on anyone unless we're going to reach down and we're going to lift them up. And again, believing that you can is more profitable than believing that you can't. Have an amazing day. And again, I will definitely share what we did the last 2 days as far as profits go. God bless. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.